So guys, welcome to our channel once again. Today on our biology exam revision series, you will learn about classification of living things. So the science of arranging living things into groups based on structural, genetic, or cellular organization is called classification or taxonomy. So organisms are classified or grouped into certain groups based on their similarities and differences in structure or genetic makeup or cellular organization. So for instance, a man might be classified to be similar to a gorilla based on some structural similarities or genetic similarities. On the other hand, we can still see a man to be different from a gorilla based on some structural or genetic differences. So the relationship between organisms can also account for grouping. For example, gorilla and chimpanzee have 48 chromosomes each, hence they are grouped into the same family. So in the taxonomic grouping, there is a hierarchy for classification, hence starting from kingdom down to phylum or division, then down to class, and then down to order, down to family, down to genus, and then finally to species. Actually, a species is a population of related organisms that can interbreed within themselves and produce fertile offspring. So you have to understand that a group of species which are closely related will make a genus. And then a group of genera which are closely related will make a family. A group of families closely related will make an order. And it goes that way up to the kingdom. So the kingdom is more like the highest hierarchy here, although there is another hierarchy known as domain, but for the purpose of this class, we will stop with the kingdom. So let us consider the classification of a human being. Now, in considering the classification for any organism, we have to follow this hierarchy of classification. So starting from the kingdom, then the phylum, then the class, then the order, then family, then genus, then species. So you must understand and know how to outline these in their order of hierarchy. And as well, let's also take note that the phylum for animals is replaced as division in plants. So after kingdom, you have phylum for animals, whereas you have division for plants. So let's go ahead and consider how we can classify human beings using this hierarchy of classification. So starting with the kingdom, man belongs to the kingdom Animalia. The features of organisms in this kingdom include they have a cell covered with a thin flexible living layer called cell membrane. Again, the nucleus is surrounded by a nuclear membrane, and then lastly, they are heterotrophic in nutrition. The next on the hierarchy is phylum. Man belongs to the phylum Vertebrata, which means they possess vertebral column or backbone. So the next on the hierarchy is class. Man belongs to the class Mammalia. Alright, certain features exhibited by organisms in this class Mammalia include possession of mammary gland and then external ears. So man belongs to the order primates. Their features include well-developed arms and hands with 5 digits, a forward-facing eyes with binocular vision, and so on. So man belongs to the family Hominidae. Their features include upright walking position, small incisors, and then a short face. Man also belongs to the genus Homo, of which their features include a reduced invisible tail, and then a narrow nasal septum. So lastly, man belongs to the species Homo sapiens, in other words, wise man. So they have the largest and highly developed brain, and then they possess 2 legs for upright walking. So let us also consider the classification of organisms like the paramecium, the housefly, the domestic cat, the gorilla. So under the kingdom, paramecium belongs to the kingdom Animalia, same as housefly, same as domestic cat, and same as gorilla. But under the phylum, you will realize that they belong to different phylums. Hence, phylum is more precise than the kingdom. I hope you understand this. So, paramecium belongs to the phylum Protozoa, and housefly belongs to the phylum Arthropoda. Domestic cats actually belongs to the phylum Chordata, and then gorilla also belongs to the phylum Chordata. Alright, for the class, actually the paramecium belongs to the class Ciliata. The housefly belongs to the class Insecta, whereas domestic cats belongs to the class Mammalia, and that's same for gorilla, Mammalia. Whereas for the order, paramecium belongs to the order Holotricha. Housefly belongs to the order Diptera. Domestic cat belongs to the order Carnivora, and gorilla belongs to the order Primates. For the family, paramecium belongs to the family Paramecidae. Housefly belongs to the family Mocidae. Domestic cats belongs to the family Felidae, and then gorilla belongs to the family Pongidae. For the genus, paramecium belongs to the genus Paramecium. Housefly belongs to the genus Mosca. The domestic cat belongs to the genus Felis, and gorilla belongs to the genus Gorilla. So finally, for the species, paramecium belongs to the species Paramecium caudatum. Housefly belongs to the species Mosca domestica, and domestic cat belongs to the species Felis domesticus, and then gorilla belongs to the species Gorilla gorilla. So we can also consider the classification in plants as well. Let's take the maize plant for instance. It belongs to the kingdom Plantae, to the division Tracheophyta, to the class Angiospermae, to the subclass or order. Alright, to the class Angiospermae, to the subclass order Monocotyledon graminalis, to the family Graminae, and then to the genus Z, and then finally to the species Z. maiz. So we'll realize that for the phylum, plants are referred to with division, and then here we say the division is Tracheophyta, that is plant with vascular tissues. Whereas for the class, it is Angiospermy, that is flowering plants with seeds inside fruits. For the subclass order, we said it is Monocotyledon graminalis, which is grasses. For the family, we said it is Graminae, which represents leaves in 2 rows around the stem. For the genus, that's Z, which means corn plants. Then for the species, it is Z. maiz, which is cultivated corn plants. So guys, that will be all for this class. If you are new to this channel, please ensure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Also ensure to share this video with your friends. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on our next class. Thank you.